I said, tell me what's really going on. Full Metal back in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening? What's going on, guys? This is Full Metal 8701. Don't mind my little Drake intro. Just trying to have fun and come up with something to introduce myself at the beginning instead of, hey, this is Full Metal 8701. Today I want to talk about new guns. Normally I use, let's see, the Galil, FML, the AK-74U, and normally when I get it, the Commando, but not for long. Today I'm rocking the PM63 with the grip and rapid fire. I chose the grip because it works great on the AK-74U and it helps improve this gun's accuracy, which this gun doesn't have a lot of. And I chose rapid fire because I know that it would let me put more rounds into my targets, so normally I should win a close quarters combat match, and this map is perfect for that. So kind of knew what I was going into, so I adjusted accordingly, which is what you should do. This weapon isn't horrible, but I tend to run out of ammo like really quick. Like I think I run out of ammo about 3 times in this clip, these few minutes of clip time right here, like at least 3 times. And yeah, if I wouldn't have had scavenger on, I probably would have died. Now the recoil on this also makes it hard to aim, you know, which is another reason why I put the grip on it. But I still was not getting good shots. Like right here, you can kind of tell I'm missing this guy a lot, and I had to reload like at least twice just to get him. He flashed himself, which I thought was funny, and that's why I got that kill. Now I just put scavenger on just recently, and I know I said in my last video that I don't normally use scavenger, but I tested it out on combat training and it worked really well with this weapon, you know, due to the fact that I ran out of ammo so much, and scavenger lets you gain ammo again. And it's really good. Like, combat training is really useful for figuring out what guns work together, what attachments will work for you. And I put that guy in last stand and he kind of crawls over and I get him, which I thought was funny. I kind of learned a lesson that when you put people in last stand, don't always rush in for the kill or, you know, try to finish them, because a lot of times you will end up killing yourself due to the fact that you rushed in. So normally what I do is I put them in last stand and I kind of just leave them alone. You know, normally somebody will kill them, or somebody has a helicopter up and they'll kill them. But yeah, or they'll kill themselves. So, you know, just leave them alone unless their teammate is coming, and then you could probably get a nice double spray. But last time I talked about tier 1 perks, and this time I want to talk about tier 2. So let's see, that's Hardened, Scout, Steady Aim, Sleight of Hand, and Warlord. Now Harden I use fairly regularly now, and I use it a lot on my Galil, especially on maps like Cracked. I am pretty sure you all know that it allows you to shoot through walls and stuff. Not all walls, but most walls. And when you get the pro version, it reduces your flinch. So normally if you're in a gunfight, you'll be able to stay on target more than somebody who doesn't have Hardened Pro on. Scout, I never really used this perk due to the fact that I am not good with sniper rifles whatsoever. Will never claim to be. I don't even think I can hone my skills to even try. But yeah, I suck at it. And moving on. Steady Aim, this one I rarely use, but it's great on many guns, you know, and it's perfect for guns like the Commando or the FML, you know, if you want to hip fire. And of course you all know that it allows you to have more accuracy while hip firing. I don't really know what the pro version does, you know. If you guys know, just leave a comment below so I can be better informed. Maybe I might try it out more. Now Sleight of Hand, this is my bread and butter. I use this the most, and it's like one of the only perks that I can kind of get naturally. Like I don't really have to try to get Sleight of Hand, and I can kind of get the pro. But the pro version lets you aim down sights quicker, which is great for, you know, when you're in a gun battle or a gunfight and you really need to lock on target. You know, you'll be able to pick up your sights a lot quicker than the other person if they don't have Sleight of Hand. Finally, Warlord, I'm pretty sure you all know that it'll let you attach to attachments, and I'm using that perk in this gameplay. and it's really useful for, like I said, you know, you can combine two attachments just so you can make a gun better and balance out your gameplay. But the pro version also gives you +1 tactical and lethal grenades. Now I'm really gonna try to aim for getting that pro version this prestige, just so I can mess around with more tomahawks and more grenades and all that good stuff. Now another thing I want to talk about are special equipment. So let's see, you have the camera spike, C4, tactical insert, claymore, and the motion sensor. Now the camera spike I don't really use. I think I might have used it once or twice, and that was in combat training pretty much. But I've seen people do a lot of cool stuff with it, you know, like I seen one guy, I think it was Knife Monkey, where he used it to kind of know where the enemy was going to be, and then he knew the angle that he had to throw a tomahawk so he can hit the person on the camera. And I thought that was pretty cool. If you can get good at that, then you're pretty much awesome. I think there's videos and tutorials on how to do that, but that seems like a pretty useful equipment. Now the C4, I know you guys seen me use a lot. Like it's really fun. It's a very fun equipment, and it's one of those few that can also be used defensively as well as offensively. Like you can put C4 if you want somebody to stay away, or you can use C4 if you want to get somebody out of a camping spot. Now the tactical inserts I don't really use on gameplays as like TDM, but it's awesome for objective gameplays like domination or demolition. You know, you can always just retry to get that plant or retry and get that capture. The claymore I use the most, and it's another one of the few that are very versatile. You can use offensively as well as defensively. You know, I can put a claymore up in certain places and I can get an extra kill just to get another one of my kill streaks going, or I can put a claymore where I want to keep somebody away from my flag or the bomb or whatever. Now the last one that I just started to use, and I never really trusted it before, but after watching somebody's video I started to use it, but it's the motion sensor. Now I watched Wings of Redemption's video the other day, and he was talking about how he used it to compensate for his shitty connection, like for lack of a better word. And this made me really think, because you know I also have a pretty crappy connection, and I also tend to find myself with my bullets not registering on targets a lot, and I've heard that's due to my connection. So I used that, and also I figured that I knew that this weapon was gonna have me like in need of ammo a lot, and it would cause me to go out and try to get these blue resupply bags just so I can get ammo. So I used the motion sensor to compensate for my vulnerability, and it really gives me an advantage over the opponent. Not all the time, but most of the time. So I thought it was a really good equipment. So if you guys think that that's a good idea to use, then I suggest you use it, because it does work. And you know, people might say I camped in this game a lot, but I don't think I camped. I kind of just played wisely and defensively. You know, like, well, there are some things I didn't do wisely like that. I probably should have just tossed a grenade out there, seeing as how I could have resupplied easily. But yeah, and I get killed twice near the end of this game, and I put somebody in last stand, and I did not follow my rule at all. And he comes back, and well, he didn't come back, but he pretty much just keeps shooting in last stand, and he kills me. So that's my luck. You know, you really got to learn from your gameplay, and I'm glad I watched this so I can just know not to do that. But here it comes. Here you'll be able to see, and this is why I titled this video what I titled it. So here it comes. I put him in last stand. There he goes, and he's just shooting. I tried to hide for cover, but that didn't work. But that's the end of this video. So when you guys are looking for Call of Duty videos, I just really hope that you think of me, 'cause I'm trying to be unforgettable. Please sub and give thumbs up if you like this video. Goodbye.